Hi, my name is Jason, and this is Fernando, and today we're going to be going over the ring push-up. We'll also be going over the incline push-up, which is a progression to the ring push-up. With the ring push-up, we have now a suspended system which utilizes a 360-degree environment. So you're going to be getting some aggressive work on the chest, shoulders, and triceps, not to mention a little bit of that core work necessary to stabilize your abdominal wall as you progress downward into the push-up. So Fernando's going to help me today, and we're going to get started with these ring push-ups. So Fernando's going to help us today with the ring push-up. What he's going to do first is he's going to assume position on the box. He's going to put his feet up on the box, get his hands set on the ring, making sure he's got a nice tight position with his hands. As you'll notice, he's going to first assume just a basic plank position. He's going to bring those hips up and make sure that he's nice and level. Now, as he travels downward, he's going to keep the elbows tight to the body. Hands should go just below the armpit, and then he's going to press out nice and easy to the top. Notice that hand rotation. As he goes down again, elbows stay tight to the body, core is maintaining that rigid position. He presses up again. Let's do two more for me, Fernando. Down nice and easy, and extending back up. Good, one more. Again, vertical elbow and pressing out into extension. You can go ahead and step down there. So you're maintaining that nice tight core position as you begin this movement. Always remember, core tight. As you travel downward, nice, smooth, controlled movements. Again, always performing in 1 to 5 reps at a time. Thank you, Fernando. So Fernando's going to help us demonstrate a lead into the ring push-up. A lot of times when you see the ring push-up start to develop, we have a loss of core strength. So one of the ways to progress up to that would be an incline ring push-up using the rings. So we're going to drop the feet back into position, and he's going to notice his angle is a little less steep, so there's not as much core necessary, although the upper body will still have to work just as hard to push him out of there. He's going to, again, keep that nice tight core position, dropping down, elbows vertical, pushing up. Go ahead and give me two more. So as you see, core staying rigid, so you get an idea of that feeling of the tension necessary in the core before you start getting that box and bringing those feet up high. Okay, you can stop Fernando. As you start developing more core strength, you can start increasing the height of those feet up to that box level. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to take the box and he's going to set it up under his feet. So this is another modification that he can use to drop down even lower. You can use rings, countertop, whatever it may be, any apparatus you have available to help you. So he's going to drop down in that push-up position. Again, notice the angle is steeper now, so it should be a little more aggressive on the upper body. So he's coming down, keeping the core tight, pushing up, and making sure he reaches extension every time. Okay, excellent job. Okay. And again, with the rings, if you decide to use the rings, what we can do is we're gonna actually pull that box back behind you just a little bit, if you don't mind, Fernando, sorry. And we'll get it right where that old box was. Good. We're gonna hop in position. Now he's gonna place his feet up, and this is another way to reduce the angle as you're starting to learn that ring push-up. He's going to come down in position. Again, core tension, but you notice it's not as aggressive as the regular ring push-up. So it's, again, a progression up to the ring push-up. He's going to go down, keeping control just like he did before, pushing up, making sure he gets full extension at the top, full depth at the bottom, core is tight, and he can relax. Excellent job. Some of the common faults associated with the elevated or inclined push-up are the same as the ring push-up. We don't want that saggy core. We don't want to be going too fast on the way down. We want control throughout the entire movement. Remember, you take control of these rings, they don't take control of you. So as he goes in position, what you'll see, again, that saggy core, just show me the saggy core. You don't have to worry about going down. We want to make sure we correct that by pushing the butt up in the air, hollowing the abs out. And then he's going to go down for about 1 or 2, since I smoked Fernando already with all these push-ups, right? He's coming up. Good job. You can relax for a second. So again, core tension is the key here, guys. We want to make sure if that's sagging, that means we haven't developed the strength yet. So the best bet is to make sure before you actually start moving on, correct that core position. When it fails, immediately stop, and then move on once you can actually perform a rep with that nice tight core position. So those are just a couple of the common faults associated with the incline ring push-up. Thanks again, Fernando. So that's going to conclude our work on the ring push-up today. Remember, you've seen a couple variations. We had the incline push-up and the ring push-up. Remember, start by progressing with that incline push-up or elevated push-up before you start working your way down. Generally, as you progress, if you're using the rings, you can start slowly lowering these down to the ground, just to where they're about 3 to 4 inches above the ground, just enough for your chest to clear, and then you'll move your way up onto a box, which should create a little more aggressive tension on the core. Always remember to keep yourself safe. Remember, this is a 360-degree environment, so it can be very aggressive on the shoulder. So you want to make sure you're taking complete control of the rings. As soon as you feel any of this shakiness going on, you want to stop immediately, accept the fact that your shoulder is tired. You'll live to play another day. 1 to 5 reps is a great learning piece. After that, you feel comfortable. If you're strong through 5 reps, slowly start to build up to where you can do 10 to 15 to almost in as many reps as possible set. But always remember, progress slowly, start with the form, you'll build it up a lot faster. I want to thank Fernando again, and thank you for joining us at myleadersource.com.